I want the gunner hat. I thought the game was too loud. Okay, back to dungeon crawling. And I kind of forgot I need money. That's a good way to start the run. I'm probably gonna start on the first floor, so I can actually just kill some monsters. Do you have any scavenging? I can mine. Just a little bit more loot, and then I can actually heal my party. Okay, that should be enough loot to actually heal my party. Okay, cool. So what do they need again for this request? Oh! Oh, nice, I can finally buy these. Shut up, it does get dusty in here. I can come back this weekend and I'll wear it then. Okay, now I can use my geomagnetic pole. And hopefully not die this time. I guess the idea is to lure this FOE out. But I only have one. I don't think I can buy more. So let's see how fighting it goes. Okay, that went pretty bad. That's really helpful. No poison. Okay, there's the other one. Okay, no, I can't fight two. You know what? I'm actually gonna reset here. Go back to the title screen from here? Yes. So I still can't go past that foe. Got it. There's my level up. So this just more damage? Yeah. Let's go with Sword Mastery. Kinda want to use the lure bell, but I think it's better if I get the thread first, so I can return to town if I get trapped. Oh my god, is that Ked? Ked, how was your raid? Okay, let's try using the lure bell, anyway. Oh, I made it. Okay, so I found my shortcut here. Let's just open it so I can go back. Nice. On the door here. A frightened-looking soldier cowers in the corner, fearfully brandishing his weapon. Ugh. Oh, are you explorers? Judging by his uniform, there's little doubt that this is one of the missing guards. You tell him of the mission you took at the Grand Duchy and ask if he survived the attack. I'm saved. I'm saved. Thank you. Yes, I was a member of the investigation team. My comrades, they were all slaughtered by the herd of deer. Oh dear. You tell the soldier the fate of that monster and how to return to town safely. You're a lifesaver. Make sure to put in a good report for you when I get back. The soldier stumbles to his feet and staggers to the exit. Your mission is complete. Return to town and report to the Duke's palace. Yeah, but I kind of want to explore here. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything. Don't mind me, just passing on through. Oh, right, there's... Okay, so... I still kinda wanna fight one of the FOEs. It's probably a bad idea. But I still need loot. Oh, hey, Keel, welcome. Welcome, how is everything? Didn't expect an eldritch being to pop up today. Hola. How's game dev going? Okay, you know what? I'm fighting this thing. This is a bad idea, but I have to try. Went up and down, generally very busy, but I'm doing well enough. That's good. Oh, really? I gotta check that demo out. I missed it. Yeah, please do. Still no poison. Okay, I got the Fury Horn. No experience, but I got Gumhide. We take Gumhide. I've been alright. Up and down. Last week I didn't feel like streaming, but definitely feel like streaming this week. Yeah. Charlotte is too adorable, the War Magus. She's the main healer of my group. But I'm probably gonna give her a few sword skills, too. I've been messing with more art. I'm feeling more comfortable with coloring. There's a few techniques I learned. Yeah. Last week was just like a slog for a multitude of reasons. Okay, so now... I want 2-hit or Ricochet. Ricochet is really good. Been liking that a lot. I'm gonna go with 2-hit, so I can learn it. You know, the old brain doesn't always agree with certain things, so... That's why last week was a slog. First of all, we're getting this now. And then I can actually buy them. Need a lot of money. So it goes. Okay, let's report to the old man. Oops. Yeah, I found your missing dudes cowering in the corner. Oh, you've returned. I heard all the details from our man. You did well indeed in rescuing him. He has given us an extensive debriefing on what happened in the labyrinth. Marvelous work. Please accept this token of the Grand Duchy's gratitude for saving his life. 500 N. I'll take that. Which reminds me, I mentioned the report the guard filed on the events that transpired. According to him, the cause of so many monsters appearing in the first stratum was, in fact, the work of another monster. The Grand Duchy is issuing an official mission to resolve this crisis. You have contributed much to the matter already, so I will not force you to take part. However, no, it's nothing. You did well. Sure, I'll take the new mission. Why not? Chimera, King of Beasts. Guild Nekosoft, you're accepting this mission? I cannot thank you enough for going back into the breach to rid the forest of this threat. Allow me to explain fully. As you have heard already, powerful monsters have been appearing in the first stratum. The cause seems to be that the King of Beasts called Chimera has settled on the 5th floor. It is Chimera's roar that draws monsters from the upper floors down to the first stratum. Once we defeat this Chimera, we eliminate the roar that lures such terrible fiends downward. I like this guy's walking stick. It's like an umbrella or like a parasol. Really squint hard enough. It is a serious crisis. Make no mistake. We must destroy this Chimera, King of the Beasts. I thought the lion was the King of the Beasts. Okay. Actually, no. I gotta stock up. So I actually have money for... Oops. Stuff. I'm gonna buy a new katana for... my Ronin here. Does Maki need weapon? No. I have armor though. Oops, no. The town medal, like, worth it? So what does the town medal do again? Plus 10 HP, plus 10 TP. Plus 1 in all stats. It's nice, but... Oh, Hisui for sure needs something. You're already wearing boots? Yeah, you are. Leg guard and venom ring. Bird stare. I need one more feather. Can't get Agi. Just flat Agi. I need someone quick. Yeah, I love the gunner design in this game. It's like my favorite. It's so cool. Did you notice the Jack Frost pin? I don't know if speed pin would be worth it. Oh, sorry. Had to position myself better. I will go in the main menu and show it off. We're gonna do this. And then... there it is. You can see the Jack Frost pin now. And I think everyone's looking good. Yo, all I'm gonna say is, I hope Jesse is doing well. I hope Kim and Jesse are doing hot, Yuri censored. So wait, smash in there. Yeah. So I need three red shards. Got it. And then I think we're good. Did I take my... yeah, I bought it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go back. They confirm with such enthusiasm. They are. So I guess I'm done with this floor. I can just leave now. And continue on ahead. Am I ready for the 4th floor? Probably. No, the news have ramped up the intensity of my Spanish practice. I'm visiting my plans of moving south to the border. Oh, awesome. Hell yeah. What made you decide to change your mind, if you don't mind me asking? I could definitely see you enjoying, like, another, like, south of the border, for sure. That will be the Kyo, where the Kyo system resides. Do I want to learn this? Yes. But I kind of want to max poison. But I also want to command them. Jesus, you command it to, like, commit suicide. It's kind of harsh. You know, let's do it. Okay. Okay, so we can ascend here. But what's the other side? Thinking of my concern about my safety in the event of shit going down. Perhaps I were wrong. I just keep wondering if I've just been paranoid. Yeah, I mean... Hold on. I gotta take care of business. I mean, it's definitely scary, but, like... That's just, like, how progress is in general, right? You gotta take that, like, first step. You know what I mean? Like, it always seems scary, and you always think of, like, the possibilities that, like, it could go wrong. Like, the fucking country can get invaded, or... You know, you'll become, like, isolated and, like, cut off from, like, the rest of the world or something. But just sometimes you just have to take that path forward. Like, the only way forward is going into the unknown, if that makes sense. Oh, hello there. Oh, there's two. Oh, shit. It's like me exploring this labyrinth. I'm fucking scared, but... This might have been a mistake. Oh, treasure! Nectar, that's what I'm gonna need right now. It's another treasure. Selma. Well, you got heals TP, right? Oh, party heal. Nice. But yeah, well, I would say that, like, your fears were not overblown. I would just add that, like, sometimes you just have to take that step if you really want, like, to like, move out and stuff. Because sometimes the alternative isn't any better. Oh, this guy won't let me pass. Oh, Jesus, it's a fucking stalker. Bye. I have to get out. Okay, you forgot to type H. That's how we greet people, remember? Just typing H. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I never got that, but a lot of people seem to like typing that. No, you won't. I believe in this particular system's resilience. You gotta cut your path forward like I'm doing right here. Okay, what awaits me on the 4th floor? A soaring shadow above. Let's mark this. Is anything here? No. Nope, nothing. As you walk through the forest, a shadow passes over you. The airborne beast rests its wings atop the high rubble towering before you. The rubble is stacked high, and it seems impossible to climb over. It is natural, you reflect, that the forest denizens can reach areas that you cannot. If you are to continue, you must understand this well and pay attention to your surroundings. You hold your breath as you leave, so as not to alert the monster to your presence. Oh. Interesting. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, what? Yeah, we just cleaved them all, that's fine. Almost close to a level. No loot, unfortunately. There's a treasure there. So it seems I can loop around. Oops. Aw, stupid poison. Ow. Now that I mastered this, I can get... Let's max out Orochi. What am I gonna put point into now? War Edge, maybe? Let's go Warlord still. Okay, found the treasure. Venom ring. Nice. I don't think anyone needs a venom ring, though. I had, like, no stats. Poison resist, but nothing else. Uh-oh. Okay, he's just passing by. Yeah, they really don't want you to fight FOEs in this game. Like, no incentive to anymore. I'm gonna run out of TP soon, that's not good. Oh god. What are you? A raptor? Oh jeez, okay. Oh god. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's just go back. Jesus, I got mauled by a dinosaur. Localizes Atlas. I probably don't need this Venom Ring. I'm just gonna sell it, I think. Quite a lot of money for it, so... First things first, I'm gonna buy this. Always keep a threat on you. Boar Spear is a sword, somehow. As for armor... No. Okay, let's revive our fallen members. God, what is wrong with you? Have some respect for the shopkeeper. This is why you need to get your dogs fixed, folks. You can ask a question, but it has to be the right one. A lot of snails. Naisu? So, Maki. You're probably gonna want a Master Sword. Yeah, let's just Master Sword. Yeah. Do you think more games should do the Dota/TF2 thing where the characters are just referred to their jobs instead of their names? I think it depends. I think it depends. It works well with certain games. I don't know if it works well with Dota. That's like... Oh, the evil eye. Ow. Because Dota has, like, the aesthetic of, like, a mobile game. Like a Chinese mobile game. So I don't think it works well for Dota when you call them, like... I don't really know, like, some of the classes. Smug aura mocks me. See, Kyo gets it. That's why I had to put that mono eye down. Like, as much problem as I had with League, even I like their naming conventions better, because no one's gonna remember, like, Lux the Enchantress or, like, Annie the Pyromage, for instance. Like, I like them having titles better, more than, like, classes. Like, the Lady of Luminosity sounds, like, a lot cooler than... I don't know, Lux the Light Mage. But at the same time, there is a certain appeal to, like, having classes like... Oh, God. To, like, referring to just their classes. You know, Evil IU. Oh my God. What do you do so much damage? Oh, you're almost dead. Do I have any nectar? I do. Want to use it? Yeah, I kind of do. But I mean, TF2 had like 9 years of development or something like that. So it's just like immaculate the way it works. TF2 is definitely a special case. Oh, this is chopping. I don't have anyone with chop. Yeah. Because like, with this, oh my God, this thing keeps like ambushing me. Not good. Okay, got it. Probably works better in multiplayer competitive setting than in single player. Yeah. Because, like, when I'm playing Wild Assault, I don't call Irwin Irwin. I call Irwin the cat. Or Hong Ying the medic angel, I call her the rabbit. It just sounds funnier that way. League has always been crazy in depth about lore, so it makes sense there. Every character's fleshed out with name and title and all that shit. Yeah. I would say the lore, focusing on the lore is silly, but like... I don't know. That's like a whole can of worms. It does have lore, but it's probably just as bad. I think League gets a free pass because of the production values. Like, you get, like, cool, like, worlds, like, animations or whatever that's tied to lore. But I always see lore as, like, kind of not necessary. It's like Legend of Zelda. No one plays Zelda because of his story. We gotta defend the ancients. Who are the ancients? Some people do? I guess. Maybe I'm just spoiled. I don't know. Like, I love story-rich games, don't get me wrong. I love when a game has story and lore. I love lore. But, like, I also feel like there's, like, pretentious versions of lore. I feel like League is, like, a very big example of that, where, like, no one is gonna care about the lore, but the company pretends to. I just don't like the huge disconnect League has with the lore and, like, the gameplay. Is this guy aggressive? No. But I mean, it's not a huge deal with me. At least not anymore, because I don't play League anymore. But I mean, you'll be surprised to know that Fortnite has lore. Have you ever heard that? Did you ever think about that? But we don't play Fortnite for the lore. Uh-oh. Well, I kind of do. I think it's just funny. But, just never cared to look into it. That's fair. Like, to me, what bothers me, and what I mean about the disconnect between, like, the competitive sense and the lore is that, like... To me, it's cool if, like, you like a character because of its design and the story behind it, right? But, like, in a higher competitive sense, you don't pick character because of the, like, because you like them. You play them because they're, like, good, and you have to, like, use them to climb. What am I gonna get? Ricochet or 2-hit? Probably Ricochet. I'll max Ricochet. If it ain't about Raven Team Leader, I don't want to know. But I mean, I know I'm like a minority in this. Like, and that's like a different opinion to have. Mark this, and yeah, let's move on. But yeah, I would agree that Zelda does have lore, but it also benefits from its gameplay. Don't lie to me, Nico. I know you're one of those freaks inspecting every rock of somebody's refined an ounce of lore. I was back in the day. I actually did like the lore back in the day. But it turns out to be one of those situations where, like, if Rai's not gonna care about the lore, then I don't really care about the lore either. It's the same thing with Street Fighter. Like, I love Street Fighter. But at some point, Capcom just stopped, like, you know, caring about the story. They, like, kill characters and bring them back, and then, like, they're gonna pretend that, like, M. Bison is dead permanently, but then they bring him back. And it's like, you know, why should I, like, be invested in the story and the characters if you're just gonna go, like, do a 180 and bring them back and then, like, give a half-assed reason as to why you brought them back. It's funny because I was reading about, like, what I know, where it seems like they use the lore as a way to explain the fact that there's multiple versions of Link in his world. Yeah, the Zelda timeline. I do like the Zelda timeline. I know not many people are big fans of it, but I kind of think it's neat. I think it's neat that they created a timeline where Link actually loses to Ganon. That's something no one, I'm sure, even thought of. Tying story elements together with game mechanics are just like facts of how game art work is cool. I do, yeah, I do like that. That's why, like, it bothers me when, like, there's no, like, when it's not tied together. I think we're good here. What am I gonna get here? Danganronpa V3 is like an entirely different discussion. That's like a story-driven game. We will discuss that at some point. I want Salve too. That would be nice. Or the dang debate. Is that what we call it now? I love Danganronpa. I do have strong opinions about that. Okay, I gotta get out because there's an encounter coming and I don't want this guy to be fighting me. No, but Danganronpa is different. That's like a story-driven game. That's not like lore versus gameplay. Like, they're not going at it. I can totally believe Hajime is driving a taxi in the brain of someone else. Or they call it a psych taxi. Danganronpa 2? There's a Soma in this game. I gotta let Soma know later. I'd spoil anything for... Oh. Okay, yeah, you can tell it to me later. But I think 2 did something cool with the story that tied it together with its game elements. I think I know what you're talking about. But it's one of those things where, yeah, it's like, I don't want to spoil either. But I think I know what you're talking about. V3 had something similar to that. Danganronpa V3. And that is really cool. I like when games do that. Is there any shortcut here? Is this just an empty room? I guess it's just an empty room. Might be for like a quest. Okay, so I'm gonna get... Can't get Dead Law. But I'm gonna get Orochi, I think. I like Kienzan. But I'm not, like, complaining about competitive games not, like, having lore. or like not tying its lore to its gameplay. Because I know that's like, what's more important is the balance and stuff like that. But I just hate like when competitive games have fake lore. Or like they pretend to care about the lore, but it's not really tied to anything in the game. You're just mad that they didn't accept you into Hope Speak Academy for your ultimate Morbid title? The ultimate Morbid title? Why that one of all things? I don't know what I would be. The ultimate... I don't know. I'd be the ultimate question mark. Maybe the ultimate detective. I have a keen eye for these things, you know? No, I'm not the ultimate Morbid. The ultimate Morbid. Why that one of all things? Oh, one more thing. I started watching Poker Face, which was described as a modern-day Columbo, and it's actually really good. I should go back and, like, watch some more episodes. Highly recommend that if you're into, like, Columbo-like series. As you walk the lush green forest, you spot a member of the Guard Corps and hail him. It startles the guard from his activity of looking around the forest anxiously. Oh, you must be Necklacesoft, right? Heard that many guilds were sent to defeat Chimera. But I must tell you, Beowulf has already ascended to the 5th floor to challenge it. You see, some time ago they lost many of their comrades to the King of Beasts. The remaining 2 decided to press on in the hopes of defeating the monster someday. But if they couldn't do it with 5, I don't know how they'll manage it with 2. The guard shakes his head worriedly. Beowulf's leader, the one called Hrothgar, is an amazing man. I only hope the worst is not about to befall him. The guard looks up into the forest again anxiously. If you would challenge a Chimera, you must hurry and pursue Beowulf to the 5th floor. Sure. Poker Face is cool. It's made by Ryan Johnson. He made Glass Onion, Knives Out. He's a mystery connoisseur, as I am. Shit. Charlotte's down. I started watching the Hercule Poirot series because of an RP I was working on. And I got addicted to watching that too. Quite more RPGs have rhythm elements in their combat system because a lot of people would hate it. Is that the Praisel? I'm sorry, I gave you a sword. That's the best I got. But I'd actually play an RPG game again if they did. See, because like adding like certain mechanics to genres doesn't always work out. Like if this game had like a rhythm game aspect to it, not everyone would be a big fan. This is why at the time, I couldn't get into like the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga games. Because even though I played them, I just couldn't get into them because, like, it was kind of distracting. Yeah, well, like, in general, too. Not just, like, in this game. No, I think it was... This game already has it. It's gimmick with the mapping, yeah. Did I save? Yeah, I did save. I'm gonna stock up on more stuff. Tell you what, Praso, I'll give you... I'll make you right now. What do you want to be? I will swap you out and level you, like, off-screen, I think. Let's make Praso. Praso, you would probably want to be a Lance Connect, right? Yeah, because you use Axis. Stock up on Axis. Okay, who do you want to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you want to be 2, right? 2 seems very Praeso-poor. Lance Connect. It's a German word. You think Praeso's 3? I'll let... 3? Okay, I'll make you 3. I will have to level you up off screen, because it's going to take a little bit. I kind of want a Dark Hunter, too. Maybe I should make one right now. Maybe over low by the time of the next stream. Yeah, about that, Praisel. By the time I put Neck on Praisel on my Disgaea squad, yeah, and you kill Praisel. You're very proud of killing Praisel there, Cad. Oops. What can I spell? What else do I want? I guess that's it for now. So, do I need medics? No. Dark Hunters are really cool. I've never used a Protector before, but I keep hearing they're, like, really good endgame. Well, I'm happy with what I have right now, so... Oh yeah, I want to look at the bar. Have any new quests? I do. Protector level 2? I don't have Protector level 2. Well, love family in this duchy, and their grand isn't doing so well these days. She's a kind old bird, lost her man a few years ago. Up in the court of this day. So I solemnly put a song in this little heart of mine. I think she's long for this one, that her family wants to give her a memento of Gramps. Tell me there's a certain flower he gave her when he proposed. Thing is, I've looked it up and it only grows in the labyrinth. They say it's on the 5th floor, a soothing pale flower. 5th floor. Oops. Alright, back to the dungeon we go. Don't worry, I will actually give you access, Praisel. The only thing is, wait. Our axe is AoE? Ooh, life axe. Axe strike whose power correlates to the lance connect's current HP. Huh. Brawn. Slow yet powerful crushing blow with an axe. You also get 2-hit encounter. So they're like a boss killer. They're a mod to turn your crew into the crew of Stardust Crusaders. No, but there is DLC that turns you into characters from Persona. If you want to buy that DLC. Ted, what's your favorite JoJo arc? If I'm gonna bring you into my team, Praisel, I'm gonna have to swap out my Ronin, because, like, the way I'm set up right now, Ronin is my boss killer, and my Lance Connect is, like, my crowd control person. She just AoEs the shit out of everything. And then everyone, like, Charlotte is my healer. I got my DPS from the back, and then I have my debuffer. Seven was Steel Ball Run, right? Oops. DPS from the back, yeah. In League terms, they would be the... What did you call them again? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot the League term. The bot lane with the... God, whoa! How could I forget the term? ADC, thank you, jeez. Okay, yeah, in League terms, my gunner would be my ADC, my AD carry. God, I can't believe I actually forgot that term. You know, I miss playing Marksman, yeah, ADC Marksman, whatever. Yeah, so Hisui, my gunner, is my AD carry. I've not been playing too much fucking Dota. It's in my storage, my external drive. I've not touched it in who knows how long. I do miss it though, because I did like playing Dark Willow. She's actually really, really fun. Even though her Q is like bullshit. Dude, every time I play Dota, I'm like in awe because certain skills in that game would be like an ultimate in League. Like Dark Willow's Q would be like an ult of like Nico or something. Dota was fun in the sense that like it was all new to me. It's a big AoE stun slash maze. It's like a Thorn of Mazes. Or, like, Maze of Thorns. And if you walk into the Thorn, you get stunned for, like, 2 seconds or something crazy like that. So it's essentially a stun, because no one in their right mind is going to be able to, like, click out of it. Or maybe they are, I don't know. Yeah, and that's just Q. That's just one skill. Her W is kind of insane too. I forgot what the rest of her kit was. She had a wisp thing. What do I want next? I guess I'll max Ricochet. Dark Willow was a support, but she could be played as, like, a machine gun carry. Which apparently is not very common in Dota. Yeah, yeah, TF's ult is like some guy's... Who was it again? It was like a sage, right? That's right. That's how insane that game is. I'm not the biggest fan of Dota, but I will say I did like learning about like all the new skills and stuff, because yeah, there's a lot of like crazy shit in that game. I didn't hate the time we played. And it did scratch that league itch. Turbo Pros, hopefully soon. The only thing is I wish Dota had a proper, like, ARAM. But I guess there is, Turbo for that. Throw this party set. Okay, cool. I wish League had a Turbo mode. I think if Dota didn't have, like, the 2 or 3 characters I like playing, I would not care for it. It's just too much bullshit to put up with and enjoy. Yeah. I mean, it did deal with the bullshit, but yeah, it is definitely a lot to, like, deal with. There's a door here. You only pass? Okay, yeah. I want to check south before I go in the door. And also, like, the aesthetic for that game was kind of not good either. I mentioned it before, but, like, it just felt like a Chinese mobile game. And that's not even getting into the titles, like fucking... Oops. You didn't get very memorable names in the game, let me tell you. Like, Dark Willow wasn't even her name. I forgot what her actual name is. What? Slave? What? The models and texture are high quality, but it turns out I do think Dota looks worse. Yeah, for sure. Can I kill you? You look small enough that I can deal with you. Okay, you do like no damage. Oh, cool. Nice. A little scary. But I think I'm getting to a point where I can fight FOEs. Okay, so... Nice. More gum hides, so take those. But I will say, having said all that and talking about like League and stuff, I think Frontline from Final Fantasy XIV is scratching that like MOBA itch. But it's also coming from someone who hasn't like played every class yet. So found a 5th floor. Huh. I want to go in? Not yet. Let's keep going. I do want to try Pictomancer at some point. And Dark Knight is definitely pretty fun. I still need to unlock it, sadly. But I mean, in terms of dealing with bullshit too, I would argue that League is getting up there. Like, doesn't, like... I think their name was Hui or Zui? They have like 6 skills or something, right? We should play more CC, Praisel. Wait, yeah, they have like 6 or 7 skills or something, right? It's something like crazy like that, or like 9. There's like a combination of their skills. That's all I remember. I don't want too much. It sounds like my kind of playstyle. Oh, mining. Do you mine? Only one? Yeah. I don't know, Ked. When are they adding Monkey D. Luffy to Fortnite? This mine is mine. Exactly, Kyo. There is a leak, but the thing about leaks in Fortnite is that we don't know when they're gonna come. They haven't data mined, so it is in the game. We just don't know when it's gonna come out. The King's War sounds. Uh-oh. You know, I think in an RPG setting, if I'm not a druid, I would be a Pictomancer. Oh! You see that? Shortcut. I have to activate the geomagnetic pole. Nice. Very nice. What are you? Cube gel? Okay. Alright. You just got to the point in Bravely Default 2 where you unlock Pictomancer? Oh. My favorite class in Bravely Default was Vampire. Yeah, Pictomancer is like a class in Final Fantasy. I believe 6, right? 6 started? So I don't think 5 had Pictomancer. That was Realm with their sketches. Pictoboss is like some super fucked up, I don't know, like just simply out of left field darks. Spoilers! I'm just kidding. So I got that. What's down here? Are you singing out the memory of a goldfish? Man, my Adea in Dark, like, as a Dark Knight in Bravely Default 1 was, like, insane. And I put her on the street pass. And I wanted people to, like, test her out because she had, like, the most broken, like, dark wave you've ever seen. But I never got a street pass with her. So I never was able to help anyone. Like, in Bravely Default 1 on the 3DS, you can add, like, a street pass attack so you can get support. I don't know if anyone remembers that or not. And I set mine up with a day as a Dark Knight with, like, max strength or something. She had, like, the most insane dark wave, and I put a cool quote or something. I think I put, like, who's next. But I only got, like, 1 or 2, like, ticks with the street pass. Kid, were you even born when street pass was a thing? Even some of the boss are infuriating. I don't remember if they were as obnoxious in 1. In 1, they are pretty obnoxious. You definitely deal with some bullshit. That's for sure. Butterfly owl design. Kyo, do you like barn owls? They're like eldritch beings of the bird world. And so many street pass hits while keeping that thing in my backpack? Hell yeah. They should bring street pass back. I'm kind of sad, like, 3DS and the DS in general is just not, like portable consoles are, like, kind of dead in the water for now. I wonder if they're ever gonna make a comeback. Or if it's just, like, mobile gaming from here on out. I've been tempted to buy a Game Boy Advance SP and, like, get a flash cart. Just a bunch of ROMs. Like the good old days. Yeah, lol, Lamal. Yeah. That's basically what it is, Kyo. Like, hell, I'm even playing a mobile game right now. Etrian Odyssey was on the DS. And I still regret not playing this game. Oh, right, this... Uh-oh. You know what? We're gonna use Force. See how much damage this does. It's gonna be scary. But bear with me here. Ow. Ooh. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Got him. No experience, but I got a gum hide. Okay, let's go back. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the Switch being, like, portable. Because I feel like more often than not, people just play the Switch, like, in their rooms. That was close. I can't believe I got away with that. Got the volcanic, which is... Oh, it's a gun. You know what? You deserve an upgrade. Now I'm all out of money. Very strapped for cash. Can I even sleep here? No, I need 70, so I need to sell something else. You know what? Let's just sell these. Shield Master in Bravely Default 2 is really funny. What does Shield Master do? Is that like a paladin? Wait, no, sorry, I didn't mean to. Well, thank you very much for helping me. I don't have any idea how to move that thing. Shouldn't do this to customers. I'd never come back. I'm really sorry. I'll come back. I'll be cleaning up. Just call me if you need anything. Alright, pretty decent progress so far. Yeah, let's head back. Wait, can I choose? Oh, no, okay, it's just... Those are very adorable braids, yeah. I'm on the 5th floor, so the Chimera is in here somewhere. Wait, did I buy Ariad thread? No, I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna have to go back, because I did not buy a thread to go back to town. Okay, Maki. You're probably gonna want more Awe Splash. And maybe finally HP up. Oh, let's go with the Awe Slash. They basically become a giant HP bar for the party. You just take damage in place of other members, and then transfer BP to them if you want. That's pretty cool. Basically like paladins. But with shields. Okay, can I fight you? Yeah, I can. Very carefully. No, wait, I can't because I don't have Force. I used Force before to mess with you. You know one reason I like Bravely Default? Is because Dark Knights actually sacrifice their health for damage. I don't know, I like sacrificing HP for damage. I think that's a really cool mechanic. Damn it. No, he's not gonna let me pass. Is he leaving? Yeah, he's leaving. Okay, cool. I should. I wouldn't be opposed to maining Dark Knight in Final Fantasy XI. Maybe it's time we go back to Final Fantasy XI. But wait, no, I need to go to Dawn. I need to finish Dawn Trail. No, this is the wrong way. The magic burst train to be at full HP. The overloading gets turned into bonus max HP, and then you have things and more damage based on how much HP you've spent. See, I like that. I think it's really cool. Oh, just dead. So if you get your Kraken Club, you lose HP on every attack if it does, and you can up to 8 times in one round. Jesus. Isn't Kraken Club like endgame? I think originally Dark Knight was really bad because it was like all downside for essentially a reward. It has to kill itself to do worse damage than warn him. But later on, it got some really good tools that made it worth it. The way I see it, it should do more damage than both those classes, yeah. Like, if you're gonna sacrifice HP, you have to get, like, something more out of it. Because you're doing more work than, like, the Samurai. Everyone needs healing. Man, I have to do the walk of shame back to town. Because I forgot to buy my thread. Press E to call for medic. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna fight this Fury Horn. Nope, still no effect with poison. Dinner was dead? No. It's kind of strong, actually. Nice. Deer hide. Ooh. Dark was the best 0 DPS though. People would take it if there was something that would be cool in under like 2 minutes and pop everything and go crazy. Dual wielding while healers non-stop heal you or you would die. And if the boss didn't die, you would all die. don't know. I like the risk and reward. Oh dear. Like, to me, like, see, mechanics I like is, like, I like supporting people. I like the 9 kills, but I also like, not hyper carries, but, like, just really DPS heavy carries. Warhammer Hide Armor. We're not talking about that game, though. Also, Akai Hime got gutted, so I'm probably not going to be playing her as much. And the bushes. Okay, we're gonna stay at an inn and then continue on. Sure, let's get some supplies too. We're gonna need some supplies. Some more Medica. So I can save on TP. So the Chimera is on this floor. At some point, I am gonna have to be strong enough to take on an FOE. Let's go to this door. We'll not check this door out. N, yeah. Oh, it's just a gathering spot. Oh hey Aaron, welcome. You inhale sharply what you find. What the? Oh god. Oh no. That's smarts. Look at all them chickens. They're dead meat now. It is a chicken, but I'm not happy about it because they put me to sleep. Reach your limit for today. This is... oops. I don't want to do that. It's taking. So my gunner... You're gonna want more ricochet, right? I think we're gonna max out ricochet. So on the final one, it's 3 to 5 hits guaranteed. I need one more level, and then I max ricochet. For my Hexer... Poison is not working. I'm just getting really unlucky with poison, though. Neko Scanner, me, Gunner, Amiibo to log in the team. You know, I never was a big fan of the Amiibos. But also because the ones I wanted were so, like, incredibly popular that the prices went up, like, instantly. And also they were hard to find because they would always be sold out. So I just kind of gave up on trying to get, like, the Splatoon Amiibos or something. Yeah, they were really bad. Like, they always had the fucking Mario, like... Was it the Mario Sunshine one? There was one that they always had, like the common one. Got super lucky and managed to snag a Japanese NES amiibo for a normal price? Hell yeah. Oops. So you can max out... No. I think I made a mistake, but that's fine. I needed Warlord level 10. As you pass through the labyrinth, you see a guard resting on a rock. He gives a start as you approach, then smiles and addresses you. Ah, a group of explorers, I see. What are you after? You fill him in on the details of your task, and the guard expresses his bewilderment. A flower? But this floor is filled with flowers. Oh, maybe I know the one you mean. I think it's in the southeast region of this floor. Thank the guard and return to your research. Southeast, okay. Yeah, but can you tell he's smiling with his visor down like that? That's a good question, Kyo. And the answer to that is... his helmet, like, matches his face. It's very it's expressionable. So you said southeast. Like, wait till when you smile when you're an eldritch being, some shadow being sometimes. It's like, see, the thing with eldritch beings is that, like, you don't really see them, you kind of perceive them. Like, you know that feeling when you think someone's watching you? That, yeah, that's how it is, like, dealing with an eldritch being. You don't see them, you're kind of like, oh, I think someone's watching me. Oh, there's something here. Seems like a shortcut. It's that creepy feeling of, like, I think I'm being stared at from somewhere, but I don't know where. But the way your brain tries to, like, not lose its sanity is by perceiving the eldritch being as, like, a human, but they're not human. That's how you don't go insane when you're dealing with eldritch beings. That's a skill I've come to master. Which is how I'm able to deal with Kyo without dying. Okay, maxed out Orochi. Cool. Now I got Kienzan. You could say you need a systematic approach. Because they're a system. Oh, is it frozen? Okay, hold on. Oh, my thing crashed. Wow. Okay, one sec. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, it looks like we're back. So I think I yapped too much, and I broke my model. I know everyone's lore. I yapped myself into a stasis. I just need to work on my side again. I don't know why I stopped. I want to put all lore, a bunch of lore in there. You know, I played Saya no Uta, like, not too long ago. It got me, like... It reminded me of, like, playing VNs and, like, writing so many stories. So I'm, like, interested in, like, working on a small story. Or, like, at least lore. You know, Ked lore even before the audience gets to know? Yeah. I know Ked's backstory. I know everyone's backstory. That's the power of being a maid. Seems like there's a I think it's all treasure. Here it is. Ice jar. What is an ice jar? Open to unleash an ice spear on a single enemy. Nice. Could be useful. Cactoid looks cool. They got a prickly personality. Is there anything here? No, doesn't seem like it. Shortcut, maybe? No. Okay, let's keep going. And a flying chicken. Nice, so Maki. Maybe risk cut. So if you're low, you do more damage. Let's do risk cut. Don't want to go into door? Not yet. The LEC stat? Oh, you mean tech? That's like, magic damage and, like, the, like, debuff rate. Yeah, because strength, like, deals with weapon damage. Tech is, like, magic damage and the debuff rate. I think healing, too. You'll see it's good. It's how good they're giving lectures. Might be onto something, Kyo. I love Hexer, yeah. Oh, more deadly chickens. See, I would name these characters after my friends, but, like... I just like thinking of personal lore, headcanon lore. That's how I play these games. Same thing with the Skya. So I gave them personal names and I came up with like a little backstory. Am I a freak for doing that? Probably. But that's how I'm able to connect to these characters. Right, so you're in this game now. You're in the lore. You're the only one that made it so far. Maybe I'll make everyone else. I gotta put you in the oven, and by that I mean I gotta level you up. Putting you in the oven. You're not ready yet. Axes do seem cool though, because you get a skill called Death Axe, and you get a whole bunch of like support skills too. Holy shit! You get counter, 2-hit. Like a Dark Souls invader and I'm Jack Frost. You know, every day I have to resist the urge to play Dark Souls. You know, I want to play other games. I remember my first time getting invaded in Dark Souls when I played it on my PS3. This guy, he invaded me in the sewers with the giant rats and stuff. And he took advantage of like the swampy like poison area and I got poisoned. And he like just ran away as I was like getting dotted to death. Not very happy about that. One day I'll get my revenge on that guy. Eternal Ring? Wait, what was that one cutesy game FromSoft did? They made a cutesy game? What? I'm trying to think. We never finished our co-op run of Dark Souls 3. Yeah, but it's also because you got distracted, Ked. Ooh, Aragonite. I'll take that. That was FromSoft? 3D Dot Game Heroes? The Adventures of Cookies and Cream? Yeah, because we were playing it, Ked. And we were, at some point we were waiting for you. But we kind of just went on ahead because you were taking too long. And then I went on ahead because Preso got distracted, like... I forgot why Preso stopped playing. Huh. That's why there are Demon Souls characters in Dark Souls. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think pretty healthy enough. I'm definitely gonna get to Armored Core at some point, though, for sure. I can't wait for Preso to make fun of my build. Oh, jeez, that smarts. In Armored Core, or my mech. Like, once I start playing that game, you're just gonna make fun of my mech. My Armored Core, as it were. Uh-oh, deadly chickens again. I have no idea either. Like, I know what I like, but, like, the thing with mech games is that, like, it's a little bit different. Well, I like the sensation of actually riding the mech. Which is why Titanfall 2 is so fucking cool. Missile spammer. This is probably dumb, but like... You dodged my... We're getting out of here. I didn't know they could dodge the limit breaks. You learn something new every day. Miss. Plume boot, luck beads. Oh, mamma mia! So that sucked. I'm still of the opinion that Super Mario Sunshine is the best Mario game. Did I buy the... I did buy a thread, cool. Mean that game is. It's definitely my favorite, at least. Probably not the best, but it's definitely my favorite. I spent so much time in that game. But I never completed it, I think. I never got all the shine sprites. Dude, I love those, like, the jumping ones without FLUDD. They were so nerve-wracking, it was fun. They were really fucking hard, too. There's a co-op mod of that game. I gotta drag Praisel into that at some point. I'd love to have Chase Down Shadow Mario over and over and over again. Those are insanely hard, yeah. I know everyone hates the pachinko one. But, like, I never really had trouble with that. I thought it was funny, the pachinko one. I think I'm going the wrong way, so we're gonna go this way. See, when I played Mario Sunshine for the first time, I kind of cleared that without much difficulty. They are super janky, but, like, you can kind of brute force, like, the progress. The one I really didn't like was, like, there was, like, a section where, like, you're on a leaf or something, and you had to go down a slide, or, like, a small boat or a leaf or whatever, you had to, like, guide yourself with FLUDD. That one I didn't like. That one was actually kind of rough. Roller coaster level is bullshit. I thought that level was really cool. It is bullshit, but I thought it was really cool. Yeah, the Poison River, that was the one. That one was really hard. That one I didn't like. I love the Boo Mansion. I think that was my favorite level. And you're maxing out Ricochet. Nice. You're in a moving roller coaster and you have to pop 20 balloons with no aiming reticle and you don't... I didn't have too much trouble with that, honestly. Like, at the time I played that game so much, I kind of knew where FLUDD was aiming. Or, like, where the water would, like, you know, shoot at. No, no, it's not skill issue. I'm not that smug. But I didn't have too much trouble. Okay, we're gonna max poison here. Hopefully I can get some of the FOEs. Oh, the rockets, right, the rockets. I think I want to go this way. But yeah, like, I never had trouble with that one either. I think getting blue coins was kind of a pain, because there were some that were not marked, and you didn't know where they were. Like, on my initial playthrough of the game, I kind of lost track of what, like, blue coins I missed out on. So there's a T-Rex here. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, he's probably gonna chase me out. Into a dead end. Oh no, he gave up. Okay, cool. I can only pass? No? Okay, fine, whatever. You probably just needed a game guide to tell you where some of those blue coins were. You know, the problem I had is that, like, there was an in-game tracker, but it wasn't very good. So it was, like, easy to, like, lose where you were. Or, like, what blue coins you missed out on. So by the time I, like, looked up online, like, where all the blue coins were. I didn't know which ones I was missing, because the game doesn't, like, tell you exactly. I wouldn't mind going back and 100%ing that game, though. Because some of those levels were really fucking cool. And the music is, like, memorable, too, for me. I found out that some of the blue coins were hidden behind, like, bluebirds that are flying around. I didn't know that! See, that's like by me. That's why I just never completed that game, because some of those blue coins were, like, kind of BS. I didn't know that. But I still love the game. It's definitely my favorite Mario game. Mario 64 is a classic, but I think I hold, like, Mario Sunshine in higher regard. You explore the labyrinth, you notice a change in the color of the scenery. Looking carefully, you can see small flowers of a soothing pale hue. They remind you of the quest you agreed to at the bar. The old lady and the memento of her late husband. This could be the flower that Cass told you about. It's your choice to pluck the flower or walk your way. Pick the flower. You crash down to reach for the flower, monsters appear from within the bush. Needs to be a chance encounter, but no less steadily for that. No puedo con esta mierda. There's like a famous video, or not famous, but there's like a video of like when Mario Sunshine was like first released. It's like an E3 video. And you can see Shigeru Miyamoto playing like Mario Sunshine on stage. And he's just like jumping in the water and splashing and stuff. And then me and my brother like to joke that like not even Shigeru Miyamoto knows how to play his fucking game, even though he created the game himself. You can see him just like dicking around in the water. It's kind of funny and like silly. To claim victory, you pluck the flower and place it gingerly in your bag. Just look up like Mario Sunshine Showcase or something, and it's gonna be Shigeru Miyamoto like on stage playing it, like showing it off. But he doesn't really do anything. He's just like splashing in the water and like with a like goofy grin on his face. As you venture through the forest, you hear a beast's mournful cry from somewhere. You look around carefully and notice spots of blood on the forest floor. The trail of blood continues down a path to the north, ending at a turn to the east. A wounded explorer may be there. You ponder whether to follow the trail of blood and see if anyone is stranded at its end. So what do we think? Do we go that path? Might be someone. Might be Beowulf. Or Hrothgar. We are due for another one. Oh! Follow the trail of blood to the bend in the path and discover a horrifying sight. The black beast Wolfgar, always at his master's side, is here with blood-matted fur. Though he's on the verge of collapse, the beast remains on its feet, gazing westward. When he notices you, he extends his head, revealing a parchment in his mouth. It turns out to be a map of the Yggdrasil labyrinth. It must have been Beowulf's. The charted territory ends abruptly at the nearby hall. Its muzzle free of parchment, the beast gazes into the forest and gives a yelp. It is a bark filled with the sadness of losing something precious. Uh-oh. Hrothgar's not gonna be fine. This is how you come to grasp the fate that has befallen Guild Beowulf. The place where the map ends is the Chimera's lair. The black beast's gaze is looked upon you through the pain of its wounds, as if begging. You can challenge the King of the Beasts now or return to town to ensure you're prepared. Oops. No, I want to mark this. I never finished Mario Odyssey. I did like what I played. And I didn't have anything against it, but I was like busy with other games at the time. I thought it was really good. You know, can I evil eye you guys? Finished it, but never got around to doing all the post-game stuff. One game I did want to play was the Kirby open world one. That's one I kind of, like, never looked up, but I've always been curious about. Kirby and the Forgotten Realm, I think it was called. I got the status spells just never fucking work. Yeah. Iris needs to start putting in some weight because maxing curses doesn't, like, help with the raid. So what I really need to do is max her, like, tech up. It's at 20 right now, and that's pretty high. Probably needs to be higher, though. Maybe it's the staff. It gives 8 TP. Do you need a better staff for her, too? Oh, it's not open world? Oh, I thought it was. They just baited us with the first footage of it. Those... Okay. I mean, I heard it was open world, because, like... It was released simultaneously with, like... Elden Ring, right? Like, around the same time, and, like, people joked that it was, like, the Elden Ring, or, like, the Dark Souls of Kirby. Something like that. Imagine, like, top-down-ish free movement first time. Okay, well, I got baited. Thank you, Sakurai. Yo, if I were to make you in this game, you would be a hexer. How do you feel about that? Oh, that's the main path. I do not want to go there yet. Okay. Oh, poison works, finally. Nice, that does so much damage, jeez. Got a gem eye, too. Yeah, let's check what's behind door... Number... You know what? No, sorry. Nope, sorry, you left the door open. I didn't know someone was in here. Bye. Damn it. Okay, well now it's time to go back. My Ronin got chomped. Let's go back. Yeah, T-Rex jump scare. Okay, so... what do we have here? It's just tech. The staves just give tech. Or TP, not tech. I need tech. But they're giving TP. Which, I mean, TP is still good. I think I'm gonna need some better weapons. I'm gonna fight the Chimera. Okay, so now I can turn in this quest. Excellent work. So there's a memorial flower, is it? That's dainty, that is. Well, I knew it would be small. I'm just surprised you found it in that great big labyrinth. Sure, it'll bring the old girl joy. Here's your reward. Thanks for 400 buckaroos. Dollary dues. Let's work on some quests right now. I need one more red shard. For this one, I need to re-accept it. Where is it? Supply lines. I think this is on the 4th floor. 4th floor, okay. And then I gotta make sure I take my thread. Yep, okay. I have $400 dues. Can I buy anything with this? I can sell this for a lot of money, but I probably need it more than, like, I need to sell it. Well, in the meantime, let's go to the 5th floor. We're gonna descend here. You know what? I've had enough. I'm killing you. But I can kill you. Poison. That's how poison works. Nope. Ow. Ow. Nice. Thanks for the gum hide, dork. That's so bad. I have one mine? Yeah. I'll take that. So now this path is clear for now. Oh, I should have called this game Monster Hunter. They should have. But it's a dungeon crawler. In the first game, Survivalist was my main DPS and also my favorite class, but I think Gunner is becoming my, like, new favorite. I love her design. I love all the Gunner designs. I didn't get to show them off yet. Nice, level 16. So what would you want right now? Maxing out all slash is just damage? Yeah, just damage and more TP. Which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna max out All Slash anyway. As you marvel at the forest sights, you hear a faint sound. Coming closer, you can make out footsteps and speech. You found the band of guards that you sought. One of them spies you. Wiping the sweat from his brow, he begins to speak. A group of explorers signed up to bring us supplies. Please tell me that's you. You tell him the story, and he gently smiles before relieving you of the goods. I knew it. Thanks, guys. We can stay here much longer now that we've got these. After receiving their gratitude, you walk away, relieved to be free of your burden. Nice. So that's that. We can all go home now. No, the T-Rex didn't chomp me. I chomped the T-Rex. Wait, okay, before we head to the 5th floor, I want to check out that path I didn't go to. So we're gonna go back and kill this thing first. I just need to buff, that's fine. Oh my god, Ricochet is so expensive. Didn't drop anything, which is unfortunate. And this is what Maki is here for, crowd control. We're gonna all slash everything. Mostly everything. Maki roll, yeah. I was hoping someone would finally get that. That is indeed Maki roll. My lands connect. I forgot who my favorite character was. Danganronpa V3. Oops, I want to use that. Kaede was really cool, though. I think Himiko was my favorite. Which one? Rampa was my favorite? Probably V3. I think V3 is my favorite. I mean, if I hated it, I wouldn't rant about it so much. I think it's the best written. Oh, wait, no. Okay, like, Himiko is my second favorite. Kokichi is my favorite character. Kokichi is definitely my favorite character. And, like, very high up there in like the whole series too. Yeah. I don't know, I love Kokichi. Vulchar, I don't think I want Vulchar. What is Vulchar again? It just throws lightning right at them, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one where people were debating whether he was troll. Well, trolling is the, like... Yeah, I guess trolling is a good word. But way to put it. I'm trying not to get into spoiler territory, but the ending is very contentious. Oh my god, you dickwad. Let's just head back and turn in the quest. I'm gonna turn the quest. Thanks for the fire jar. The Amazonite used to decorate the town's roads is old and worn. Bring 5 new rocks to replace it. Another braggart chap story talks of a pond that holds the moon's tears. Right. What is this? I'm not so sure about... Should take this one. It's a bit fishy. You want to hear the details anyway? You wouldn't be satisfied. Alright. There's a geezer who lives from the main city, name of Chapman. We're commonly known around Lagarde as Braggart Chap. The story is that he was an explorer once, but no one believes it. Insists that there's a spring that collects the moon's tears. Swears up and down he saw it. Nice story, sure, but this is Braggart. I doubt the man's been as far as the 5th floor, but if you're going to chase tall tales, I won't stop you. Just don't get your hopes up. So around the 5th floor... I've always maintained that, like, the Danganronpa games just get better written as they go on. Like, 2 is better than 1, and V3 is better than 2, in my eyes. Heading north? Yeah, let's head north. Cat, I can't discuss that in public. I'm not talking about the ending. I don't ever... Okay. I'm not saying the ending is written badly. I'm just saying it has issues. And I think they messed up. That's all I'm gonna say. I think they messed up. I would go into detail, but I don't want to spoil anyone. All I'm gonna say is that I think Umineko did what V3 wanted to do better. I will leave it at that. If you know, you know what I mean. If you don't, that's fine. Because Umineko and V3 are kind of cut from the same cloth, really. Don't worry, that's not a spoiler of Umineko. You're right, Umineko is better. I love Umineko. I mean, my first reaction for the people playthrough. Preso might play it in private. You could ask him, though. Because the thing about Umineko is that you're in it for the long haul. There's like 8 episodes. Full of chapters and stuff. Oh my god, I forgot to listen. I forgot to look at the YouTube chat. Sorry. I knew I was missing something. Dawn Trail soon. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to, like... I don't think I'm gonna stream it. I feel like if I stream Dawn Trail, it's just gonna slow my progress down. Don't call it that. Maybe maxing 2 hit. Yeah, let's max 2 hit. Am I going the right way? Did I mine for the day? No, I didn't. So let's go back and mine. Oh, hey, Wally. Welcome. Hope everything is good. So then I mix poison. I'm gonna have to max curses, I think. I'm gonna start maxing curse. Very good night. Nice, I got the 3 shards. Wally, if I were to make you a class in this game, you would probably be Protector. How do you feel about this? Do I want to go this way? I think I do. Oh god, T-Rex time. He's probably gonna eat me. Can I run before he chomps anyone? Nice. Aaron would be a Dark Magus. And Ked would be... I think of what Ked would be in this game. Wait, no, I'm getting the wrong way. That would probably be a medic. So I know you like supporting. You will be the zombie healer. A class unheard of in RPGs. Oh, the wrong way. He's gonna meet me. Yeah, you'd be the zombie medic. Was a zombie cleric that one time I played a tabletop campaign with some friends? Of course you were. Ked can heal others, but not himself. That's right. Ked, the thing is, you can't heal yourself. You have to find another way to heal. You need something like... Fire Emblem has Nosferatu, which drains HP. That's probably what you need. Oh god, this is like the terrible place to get random encounter. If Ked played Aro, I'd give him an armor with every zombie card. I'll get the hell out of here. So now, what do I want to max next? So meet that bad. So it's damage and then maxing 100% 3 hit. So it's a guaranteed 3 hit max. I need Deadlaw level. Deadlaw max. Cause just increased strength. Let's get to the passive skills after. I have to get the active skills. You know, when I was like an edgy teenager, I came up with like a cool cleric archetype where like... Hold on. Oh god. T-Rex, please. Ow! Can I run? Nice. The guarding a treasure. I want to get that. So the cleric archetype that I came up with is that like she's not like she doesn't understand the concept of pain. So what she would do, oh god. Wait. A bird whip. I'm gonna have to escape rope out. So you know what? Bye. So anyway, she didn't understand the concept of pain. So what she would do is like, stick her hand in, like, some guy's open wound while he's screaming in pain, and she's like, calm down, I'm trying to heal you, and, like, smiling throughout. So, like, there would be, like, blood gushing everywhere, and she's still, like, smiling and, like, healing up the wound or whatever. Because I like dark stuff like that. And 6, that was fast. They're bigger than I thought. I did get 3 though. Well, then here's the reward. Nice work. I did use rope snake. I got poison gas. You do that all the time already. No, well, like the idea is that like she sticks, yeah, her hand in like an open wound when she's trying to heal. Like, let's say it's like a big gash or something. She's like reaching in, and then the guy's like fucking screaming in pain, and then she's just like very happy and like happy to be helping people, like fucking hurting him and healing him. So you have a Kodachi already? Yeah. Do a matchlock. I need limp for that. We need to get some money soon. Sound theme is so good. It is really good. The music in this game is really good. The question is, am I ready for Chimera? I think I am. If he's vulnerable to poison, I'm ready for Chimera. So you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. Let's just gauge how strong Chimera is. As you step into the room, a dreadful presence sends a chill down your spine. You cannot see its source, but there is palpable menace among the low trees and piled stones. There can be no doubt that this is the Chimera's den. Draw your weapons and press onward. Here we go. Let's see if we're strong enough to deal with him. No, wait. I'm gonna buff. Hope you're weak to poison. Nope. No effect. Ow. And then... maybe I'll sap your strength first. Ow. Ooh, that's scary. Salve. So no effect. Oh, jeez. Enough for Ricochet, but you do have Medica, so... what am I gonna use it on? Probably Charlotte, because she's my healer. Nice. We got the Chimera. With a brute tail and a lot of experience. So the bosses give experience. Fearsome King of the Beast gives his final shriek before falling to the ground. Well done, you have defeated the loathsome Chimera. A sense of accomplishment wells up within you as a beast's howl reaches you from far away. Hal nags at you. It seems familiar somehow. If you can remember what it was, you can try returning to the place where it emanated. That's, Wolfgar, I believe. Poison never went off, unfortunately. So I might stick with, like, the status debuffs. With my Hexer. I still don't fully understand what these things are, by the way. They're just cube jewels? Cube gels? That's so many level ups. Let's max out Awe Slash. And let's get Salve too, so that'd be good to have. Weird little cube dudes, yeah. Okay, we're gonna meet Mr. Wolfgar here. After defeating the Chimera on the 5th floor, you enter a dead end at the forest's edge. There was a lonely beast here with pleading eyes before. Upon your return, you see the beast standing here unchanged like a bronze statue. He seems to sense that his longtime enemy has been defeated and wears a peaceful expression. Wolfgar barks quietly in thanks and paws his collar as if offering it as a gift. Satisfied at last, Wolfgar falls to the ground as if entering a deep slumber. Trust Band. Oh, it's not. Is it a key item? That is a key item. Necklace symbolizing trust between explorers and beasts. Oh, does that mean I unlocked the beast class? I know there's one more class to unlock in this game. The dog did die from happiness. Very sad. Wolfgar was a good boy. And it seems we're clear to go on ahead. Once I get to the, like, next stratum, I think that's a good place to take a break. I'm gonna max Deadlawn next. Okay, at least poison works on, like, regular enemies. Ooh, the next stratum. Second stratum, Auburn Thicket. Veil of Hidden Threats. I like the fall aesthetic. As he passed through the brush into a small path, a mysterious scene comes into view. A violet light rises from the center of the room, surrounded by poles. You think back to the Protector Hrothgar's words. The geomagnetic field he spoke of must be this light. Consider touching the pole of light to see how it works, so you could also move on. Yeah, so this warps you back into town. Unlike the pole, the field actually just warps you around. So this seems like a good stopping point. Let's return to town. Shadow bow. Got a lot of money off that. Can get more armor too, finally. $500 for armor. Iron glove. Less damage but more vit. That would probably be good for my Lance Connect, maybe. Can't get plume boots for everyone. I need to upgrade everyone's armor. Actually, would be nice for you two in defense, so I'll do that. You could use rope snake. What if I had it? We once had a guild called Beowulf here. Its leader was very affectionate with beasts and trained them to fight against monsters. Well, the caller he used in his training routine. With that, perhaps you too can tame wildland animals and teach them to fight with you. Maybe try inducting the beast into your guild. A new class of beast can now be created. Oh! Here we go. Oh my god, here's Cad. I found Cad. Holy shit, the panda hero. You didn't get a gorilla. Holy. What do we got? So you got loyalty. Why take damage? May take damage in the place of other party members. Oh, you get cover. Doze off. Fall asleep on the spot to restore a large amount of HP. Full display increases physical defense and draws enemy attacks. So that's a taunt. Holy shit, you get a taunt? Lowers offense to gain increased defense against all attacks. Rampage. Multiple strikes against all enemies. Maul. Crushing attack with damage increases at the beast's HP fall. Devour. Bite down on to drain HP through the fangs. Ooh. Claw. Then you get HP up. Auto cure. Restores large amount of HP after battle. And auto heal. Tenacity. May survive mortal blows with 1 HP remaining. Unguard. May reduce all damage to state. It's just flat out damage reduction. Holy shit. Oh, but it's percentage based activation rate. Hall to learn nearby FOEs or stops FOE. Wild Wall. Await the enemy's attack to parry it and negate the damage. Wait, you get a parry? tackle. Rampage. Multiple distractions with all enemies. Rampage seems kind of broken. 6 times? Max is 6 guaranteed. Plus damage up. Alright, okay, I'm making a beast. Here you go, Kat, this is you. You're not a medic anymore. Oops. Kat the Panda Beast. Did I complete any quests? No, I didn't. Beast moding. Okay, this seems like a good stopping point. We will tackle the stratum next week. Or maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling up for it, because this game is pretty addicting. I'm not gonna lie. Might do some stuff off stream to like grind some money, because I really need money and equipment. I gotta upgrade like so much stuff. And I also want to mess with like different party members too. I'm definitely gonna have to get Praisel up. He's gonna be in my main party. And I'm gonna need to create like a scavenging party too at some point. Oops. But I think I will call that a stream tonight. Thanks for joining, everyone. Good night.